Hello everyone and welcome to Kiru's online lectures. I am Kiraj Hantani and today's topic is complex numbers. See, in part 1 we already studied introduction, integral power of the iota, I, imaginary quantities, equality of complex numbers and about the complex number. These all topics we studied in part 1. In part 2, that is in today's video, we are going to study operation of complex numbers, conjugate of a complex number and modulus of a complex number. So coming on to the first operation of complex number, that is addition. Let's suppose we are provided with a complex number z1 which is a1 plus ib1. I have already said in previous video that the complex number is basically represented by a plus ib. This we have already studied in part 1. So this a is a real number and this b is the imaginary number. So we are provided with one complex number z1 which is a1 plus ib1, and we have other complex number which is z2 is equals to a2 plus ib2. Now since we have to perform the operation, that is addition, so we'll get z is equals to z1 plus z2. So what we'll do over here, the real part will be added together like a1 plus a2 plus I will take common from the imaginary parts and b1 plus b2. So this is how addition of complex number is performed. Now there are certain properties of complex number like addition of complex number, like addition is commutative. Commutative means z1 plus z2 is equals to z2 plus z1. Addition is associative. Associative means z1 plus z2 if we are adding first and then z3. So it is same if z2 and z3 are added together and then z1 is added. Third property is existence of identity, that is z plus 0 is equals to 0 plus z, which is equals to z only. This is known as existence of identity. Fourth property is existence of additive inverse. Additive inverse means if we have any complex number z and we are doing its additive inverse, that means we are changing the sign. So minus z, so z minus z will be 0. So this is known as additive inverse. Now let's suppose we are provided with a question. We have question z1 is 2 plus 3i and z2 is 3 minus 2i. Now we have to perform addition operation, that is z1 plus z2. So it will be 2 plus 3. We'll add the real part first and then I will take common 3 minus 2. So answer will be 5 plus I. So this is how we have to perform addition operation on complex numbers. Coming on to next, subtraction. Same is the case with the subtraction also. We are provided with a complex number a1 plus ib1 and another complex number a2 plus ib2. So when we have to perform subtraction, z1 minus z2, so here we'll take a1 minus a2, the real parts together, and b1 minus b2. Let's suppose z1 is minus 2 plus 3i and z2 is 4 plus 5i. So we have to perform subtraction. So it will be minus 2 plus 4 in one bracket. I will take common. It is z1 minus z2. So it will be minus 2 minus 4 and here 3 minus 5. So answer will be minus 6 minus 2i. Coming on to next operation of complex number, which is multiplication. Let's suppose z1 is the first complex number which is a1 plus ib1 and z2 is a2 plus ib2. we have to perform multiplication z1 z2. So that means a1 plus ib1 into a2 plus ib2. So what we'll do over here, a1 will be multiplied with a2 and then a1 ib2 and then ib1 a2 plus I square b1 b2. So this I square, as we have studied in part 1, can be written as -1. So it will be a1 a2 minus b1 b2. From here we'll take I common, so it will become b2 a1 plus b1 a2. Thus it will be real part of z1 into real part of z2 minus imaginary part of z1 into imaginary part of z2, then I into real part of z1 into imaginary part of z2, then this is imaginary part of z1 into real part of z2. Coming on to the question type, the type of question which comes over here, we are provided with z1 is 3 plus 2i and z2 is 2 minus 3i. Now we have to perform multiplication, which is z1 into z2. So it will be 3 plus 2i into 2 minus 3i. So we'll multiply 3 into 2 6 minus 3 into 3 9i plus 4i minus 6i square. This I square will be written as -1. So it will become 6 plus 6 minus 9 plus 4, it will come minus 5. So thus the product of this complex number will be 12 minus 5i. Again, if we talk about the properties of multiplication, multiplication is a commutative one. Commutative means z1 z2 is equals to z2 z1. Multiplication is associative. Associative means z1 z2 will multiply first and then z3 will be multiplied, which is equals to if z2 z3 is multiplied first and then z1. Existence of identity element. Identity element means z1 into 1 will be z only. Existence of multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse means corresponding to every non-zero complex numbers, like we have one complex number in which z into z1 is equals to what? 1. So this is known as existence of multiplicative inverse. Coming on to next operation, which is division of complex numbers. So division of complex number, let's suppose I am provided with a complex number z1, which is a1 plus I b1. Then I have another complex number which is z2 is equals to a2 plus I b2. Now I have to divide, that is z1 by z2, a1 plus I b1 upon a2 plus I b2. So here what we'll do, we'll just multiply, since in denominator we are getting this term. So to remove this I from the denominator, whatever is there in the denominator will multiply with the opposite sign in numerator and denominator, and then we'll solve. So this is how we have to solve the division operation. Let's suppose z1 is equals to 2 plus 3i and z2 is equals to 1 plus 2i. Coming on to z1 by z2, it will be 2 plus 3i upon 1 plus 2i. So we'll multiply 1 minus 2i. Denominator will be multiplied with the numerator and denominator both, but with the opposite sign, so as we can remove this iota from the denominator. So thus we'll get 2 into 1 2 minus 4i plus 3i minus 6i square. In denominator 1 square minus 2i square, which is 4i square. So here 2 plus 6 8 minus I, and in denominator we'll get 1 plus 4, thus 8 minus I by 5, which is 8 by 5 minus 1 by 5 into I. So this is how we have to perform division operation. Now coming on to next concept, that is conjugate of a complex number. See, complex number z, it is denoted by a plus ib. It is a complex number, and when we have to find its conjugate, so the conjugate of z is basically denoted by z bar, and this is equal to a minus ib. That means if we are provided with a complex number z and we have to find its conjugate, that is denoted by z bar, and in which the imaginary part, the sign of the imaginary part changes. That is, if it is plus, it becomes minus, and if it is minus, it becomes plus. In short, this I is replaced by minus I if we are finding its conjugate. For example, z is equals to 3 plus 4i. So z conjugate will be 3 minus 4i. So this is how we have to find the conjugate of a given complex number. Coming on to modulus, let's suppose z is a complex number which is a plus ib, which is represented by a plus ib. So its modulus is denoted by mod of z, and this mod of z is basically it is the square of the real part plus square of the imaginary part. Let's suppose I have z1, the complex number 3 minus 4i. Now I have to find mod of z1. So it will be 3 square plus minus 4 square, thus 9 plus 16, it will be 25, which is 5. So this is modulus of complex number. Let's suppose I have z2, which is minus 5 plus 2i. So modulus of z2 will be minus 5 square plus 2 square. So thus it will be 25 plus 4. So it will be square root of 29. One more question. I have z3, that is another complex number, which is 1 plus I root 3. So the modulus of this complex number will be square of 1, that is square of the real number, plus square of the imaginary part root 3 ka square. It will be 1 plus 3, thus it will be square root of 4, which is 2. So this is all. We studied operation of complex number, how to find its conjugate, and then how to calculate modulus of a complex number. Now coming on to the question part, first question is multiply 3 minus 2i by its conjugate. So over here we are provided with a complex number which is 3 minus 2i. So the conjugate of 3 minus 2i is 3 plus 2i. Now we have to multiply this number by its conjugate. So we'll write over here required product, which will be 3 minus 2i into 3 plus 2i. Now over here we can apply identity, that is a minus b, a plus b, which is a square minus b square. So we'll write 3 square minus 2i square. So it will be 9 minus 4i square, thus I square is minus 1. So we'll write it 9 plus 4, which is 13. So this is how here we performed two concepts. We apply two concepts. The one concept is of multiplication and other concept is of conjugate one, finding the conjugate. Next question, find real numbers x and y if the product of this is the conjugate of this. So product of this, that means x minus iy into 3 plus 5i is the conjugate of this number, that is minus 6 minus 2 24 I के ऊपर bar. So when we'll multiply it, we'll get over here 3x plus 5y plus I into 5x minus 3y. So here its conjugate will be the imaginary part, I will be replaced by minus I. So it will be minus 6 plus 24 I. Now comparing the real part with the real number and the imaginary part with the imaginary number. So 3x plus 5y is minus 6. 5x minus 3y is 24. So on solving equation 1 and 2, we are going to get x is equals to 3 and y is equals to minus 3. So this is how we can find the real number x and y in the given complex number. So coming on to next question, if a plus ib upon c plus id is x plus iy, then we have to prove a minus ib upon c minus id is x minus iy, and a square plus b square upon c square plus d square is x square plus y square. Now see over here in given question, we are provided with a plus ib and we have to prove a minus ib. So it's very clear, we have to apply conjugate. So a plus ib by c plus id is x plus iy. So what we'll do over here, taking conjugate on both sides, taking conjugate of both sides. So if we are taking conjugate, we will get a minus ib upon c minus id, and that is equals to x minus iy. So this is first part which we proved. Now this is first equation and this one is second equation. Now in second part we have to prove x square plus y square. So it is very clear, when we will multiply both of these terms, we will get x square plus y square. So we will write over here, multiplying equation 1 into 2, equation 1 by 2. So a plus ib upon c plus id multiply by a minus ib by c minus id, x plus iy into x minus iy. LHS will be multiplied with LHS, RHS will be multiplied with RHS. So when we will solve a plus ib, a minus ib, we will get a square plus b square, because we will get a square minus I square b square, I square is minus 1. So minus minus will be plus. Similarly over here c square plus d square, and this is x square plus y square. So in this question we again applied two concepts. The one was applying conjugate and the second one was multiplication operation. So in today's video we studied about the operations of complex numbers, conjugate of complex number, and also how to find modulus of a conjugate or modulus of a complex number. Hope you guys are finding videos helpful. So do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.